Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are just going to be unlocking the miraculous strategy for gold that can flip your account from $10 to any amount you want, just following these simple steps. All right, so and I'm going to be trading live to show you how I'm going to flip a $10 to about $100. So stay with me, watch this video to the very end, and please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more and more videos like this to come. All right, so I use a particular broker. The best broker I'm using for this flip account is Exness. Okay, so the link is in my bio. If you want to open an Exness account, please open an account. So now guys, let me show you guys this particular model which I use in order to do this. So before then, let me just tell you guys something. I finally decided to actually let go of Deriv because it's actually draining. Okay, trying to combine synthetic and then the currency market. So I just want to focus on gold because I've found a new love for gold, and this particular strategy is actually very affordable. So I'm just going to be trading just gold and some few currency pairs like GJ and probably GU or something like that. So for now, just focus on those pairs alone. So I'm not doing anything else other than that. So now let's look at this strategy. What does it entail? So for you to be able to use this this particular strategy and flip your account, you need just to follow these few steps. All right, so I'm just going to break everything down for you guys, and I want you guys to pay attention to whatever I'm doing, and you replicate the same thing and you see the exact same result. So right here guys, so you guys can clearly see my screen. We have let's say we're expecting a bullish scenario. What you want to expect is you want the market pushing to the upside, you want to pull back, you want to break a structure, and then you want another pullback, and then you want another days. So this basically is, you want, this is an uptrending market. Yeah, so this is an uptrending market. Yes, so this is what we expect. Now let me label it out for you. So this first break of structure is actually a market structure shift. Okay, that first break gives us what our market structure shift. All right, so that is what our market structure shift. All right, it tells you to be ready. All right, so and then you wait for pullback. This pullback is actually our area of interest. Okay, so it's our area of interest. We call that our liquidity zone, or the imbalance where the market will come and refill. It's an institutional trading zone. You understand? The high trading institution are actually very interested in this particular key zone. It's a Q zone. Okay, so now what you want the market to do is to break this other area, which is what we call that a break of structure. So now the trend is being validated. So the next thing you do guys, you come to the left hand here, you look for a breaker block. A breaker block is simply a filled order block. I've repeated that again and again. A breaker block is a filled order block. So in this particular case, we use let's use a small bullish candle. Yeah, so we use a small bullish candle followed by a big bearish candle. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit on that so that you guys can clearly see it. All right, so that's the same exact candle you'll be looking for, big bearish candle. Okay, so let's leave this color up. All right, so this is the kind of stick patterns you actually be looking after this have occurred. So you want to be using this kind of candlestick pattern, and mind you, this occurs on any given time frame, be it the daily, the hour, the 4 hours, the 1 hour, even down to the 1 minute. Okay, so it's actually a related thing. If it's happening on the daily, it can also be happening on a smaller time frame. All right, so now what happened is, now you mark this area here, your breaker block. You're just gonna go ahead and mark that. All right, so let me just return this back to what it was, and then I'm going to reduce this. All right, so this is actually perfect. Okay, so now what do you want to do? What you want to actually do is wait for the market to actually come to this area. Okay, come to this area, and then sometimes you get a confirmation, but other times you would not. So, but for me to actually get the flip right, I have to wait for a confirmation for gold in particular. But for other pairs like GJ and GU, I can actually compromise. But for gold, my dear, you just have to stick to the rules. You use a particular, it's a confirmation entry. Okay, you can go down to the 1 minute and the 5 minutes time frame. You wait for some bullish engulfing candle or pin bar or hammer, whatever confirmation candles you know, and then you just take your buys. So now let's map the gold trade. So now we're just gonna go ahead to let's start from the daily time frame. Okay, from the daily time frame, let's go to the 4 hours, right? So now on the 4 hours, we can clearly see that gold is actually breaking structures to the upside. So before that, let me just go ahead and just delete what I'm actually seeing on my screen right now. So now you guys, you can see that gold is actually breaking structures to the upside. And what we can clearly see, we see lows, we see highs, and then we see lows, we see highs, we see lows. So now the market is actually coming for a retest. And what are we expecting? We're actually expecting a continuation to the upside for the market to continue to give us what higher highs and higher lows. So with that already established, now we're just going to go to a smaller, we're going to scale down to our smaller time frame to be able to pick something, to be able to pick our strategy. You understand? So now we scale down to the 1 hour time frame. All right, so now we are on the 1 hour time frame. What are we looking for? We're looking for an area where there is what a market structure shift, a break of structure, okay, a pullback to provide what inducement level or liquidity zone, and then the break hard block. So now guys, you can just pause the video for a while and look at the screen. Okay, do you see anything that actually aligns with that? Yes, for me, I can clearly see that. So I can go to a smaller time frame and then pick that out. Okay, but let's look at this now from the 1 hour's perspective. We have our market structure shift, which is quite well marked. This is clean and it's already been marked. We have a market structure shift. All right, we now have a pullback. So this pullback is more or less like a retracement, and this provides our inducement level or our structural liquidity. All right, so these are inducement level. The market has to come back and refill that imbalance, which is just dead. All right, and now we have a second break of structure right here, because the market went wicked above and then pulled back and even went above to actually break that structure. So that is already established. Now if you look to the left here, you can see an example of such candlestick patterns which I previously explained. So now let's just go ahead and just mark that out so you can see. All right, so now this wasn't exactly precise. Why? Because there were some breakout blocks below this area. So you have to consider every given time frame. Now let's go to the 30 minutes to be able to refine and address that precision. All right, so now we are on the 30 minutes time frame. So now let's adjust this guy, all right, until it fits. Okay, now we can adjust it to this guy here because that guy actually fits very well. So we can also go to the 15 minutes time frame and you can always get it perfect. There are times when it is very, very perfect, and I think I will stick to the 30 minutes time frame. I'm not so comfortable with what is actually happening on the 15 minutes time frame because it looks too noisy. So now the market is actually here. I want to get a confirmation. So in this particular case, I have equal lows. Okay, with that equal lows, what happened is I'm already in. So I'm already in on this trade. Let me just show you guys my MT5 account. So I'm already floating like about 60 something dollars on a $10 account. I'm hoping to actually carry that to a $300 this night. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll be hitting our $300. All right, so we don't have to be greedy. We can just break it even and just let the whole thing play out. So now guys, let me take you guys to my MetaTrader 5. So right guys, so right now you can clearly see that we are running in profit, and profit is 60 something. Our total equity coming down to 70 something dollars. So guys, this is actually it, and everything is just fine guys. So it's just a simple strategy. You too can actually do this. You can see that we are actually running in profit. Okay, so you see let's look at the history. You see I deposited at $12 today, which is about 19,000 naira or so. So the goal is actually to flip this to a 300. If I fail, I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to stop the video here. I will actually continue it tomorrow morning. Whatever happens, I'm going to update you guys, but for now I'll be signing out. So guys, it's actually been a couple of hours, and gold is actually pumping crazy, fam. It's actually pumping like crazy, guys. We're almost at $100. Okay, and I might think to take passes when we hit 110, 120 like that. All right, so but so far we're just gonna keep holding it, okay, to somewhere. We're just gonna keep holding it from strong. All right, so let's see what is gonna happen. Okay, update you guys. So now let's look at the MT5. We are seeing the MT5. All right, I will bring everything even before I actually go to bed. Okay, so the MT5 equity is actually running at $84. Okay, it's running at $84. So it's actually very nice, fam. It's actually very nice. So $84 from $10. So we'll see where this takes us from. So no rush, no pressure, just pure discipline. All right, so let's wait and see. Are we gonna hit TP or are we not? Whatever happens, fam, I'll update you guys. So stay blessed. I'm actually out, okay, and as you guys can see, the account is currently sitting at sorry. So as you guys can see, the account is currently sitting at 100. Okay, let's look at the history. All right, so we started with 12. Okay, so we've been able to make $88 profit. All right, so the thing here is I just want to catch some sleep, so we would continue tomorrow trying to flip this account to 1,000. Remember, we started with 12. The goal is to actually flip this account to 1,000. All right, so hopefully the market is actually going to break out of this high. All right, so if it breaks out, we'll continue to look for more opportunities to scaling. Now we have enough capital to actually risk, and the leverage of this account is actually an unlimited leverage. Okay, so let's just see what happens. All right, let's look at things from the web platform. Is still looking very bearish. So from the web platform here is still looking very bullish. Okay, so I'm expecting it to actually spike to the upside, but I just want to catch some sleep, so I don't want to be looking at this all night. So it's already late after a long day, and I had some good trades on GJ, yeah, and so on. So I will actually end the video here. I'll expect another video where I try to actually flip these to about 1,000 and so on. So stay tuned, fam. Hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more and more videos like this if you like this kind of content. So stay blessed.